I just wanted to go over with you how I take my Ozempic. I know some people had questions about the needle and was concerned about it. It's really not a big deal, and I'll show you why. So this is my pen. And basically what it does is you just, when you get it, you take the little lid off, you open it up, and you can see that that's where the liquid is. By turning this little knob here, it just figures out how much you're taking. In my case, I'm supposed to turn it 17 notches in order to get it, the right amount to come out at the end. So what I did was the very first time, you turn it until you get to the right spot, and then you know where it is and you don't have to count every time. So I'll show you how that works. Okay, so here's the pen, and what you do is you just turn it, and you turn it until you see the little line. And what it's doing is it's moving it along here and pushing up the fluid to the right spot. So there's my lines, and so I just stop. Now what you do is at the end, there's nothing on the end right now. What you have to do is you have to put on the needle, and this is the needle. It's in this little container, and it's very easy. So you just take this, you pull this back a bit. So you just take the little tape off and expose it. You can see there's a little tiny needle in there now. And what you do is you just take this and you put it on the end, push it on, and then just screw it on. Be very careful not to push the button at the end. Don't push the button at the end, because as soon as you push that button, it releases it. So sometimes I'll put on the needle first and then I'll turn it so that it's at the correct marks. Basically that's it. You put it on until it's hand tight. Then you take it off, and you still have a little protector here. It's got this little guy on top. Pull it off, and there's the needle. It's the teeny tiniest little needle you ever saw in your life. I mean, there's nothing to it. You can barely even see it. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in. So now it's very easy. You just expose your belly wherever you want it. Usually in the belly is a good spot because you got a lot of fat there. And you just take the pen and you just put it in. And it's actually very small because it's so small you don't even feel it. It just goes in, push the little button, wait till it stops making noise, pull it out. That's it. It's so little, I mean nothing. You can't see anything at all. Like you can't even see where the hole went in. Like it's nothing. You don't need to worry about it at all. So now what I do is I take the little green cap, put it back on the end so you don't poke yourself at all. Then what I do is I just unscrew it, take it off the pen. Okay, and then you just put the pen, see, you pull it off, put the pen back in the container. And now what you do with the cap, because you've got an exposed in there, I just take the plastic part, put it over the top, and push it together. Now you've got a protector on one side, and you got the protector on the other side. Now you can just throw it in the garbage can. You don't even need a special container or nothing. And that's it. And now you can see the pen, because it's released all of the fluid that we had picked, it's back to zero again. So it doesn't matter. You can hit this button. Nothing's going to happen, because when you push it, this rotates back. You can hear it click, 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 as it's pushing all the fluid out the end. So as you can see, this pen is almost empty. It's almost done. I maybe got one more shot coming out of it. And this pen lasts me 4 months. I take it one day a week, Sunday around 9 o'clock. Some weeks I skip, especially if I'm out of town or I'm camping. I don't bother taking it with me because it has to be refrigerated the whole time. But see, there's nothing on the end. Nothing to it. Then you just put the cap back on, put it back in the fridge. Till next time. There. So now you can see there's nothing to it, nothing to be afraid of. I've skipped weeks, usually only one at a time, not too much more than that. But if you take it and you don't feel like you want to take it anymore, then just stop taking it. You're not diabetic. You can stop taking it. Basically, what I found with the Ozempic is that it curbs my appetite, so I'm just not hungry. In fact, I tell people that it's gone to the point now when I go grocery shopping, I have to make sure I go in there on an empty stomach or I won't buy anything, because I will walk around and go, ooh, yuck, no, I can't eat that. Oh, gross, no, I can't eat that. Because everything is kind of like icky when you're full. I can't even watch people eat on television if I'm full, because I'm like, ooh, gross. Ooh, no, I can't eat that. That's too much. It's funny. It's different. But don't be afraid of taking Ozempic. It's a little expensive because it's not covered under insurance, but using it over 4 months, it works out to like maybe $15 a week, which is what, like $2 a day? I am willing to sacrifice $2 a day to lose 50 pounds and keep it off. That's my choice. Don't be afraid. Give it a shot. Talk to your doctor. Don't be unhappy and don't be unhealthy. Do whatever you have to do.